Setting up a Final Cut Pro editing session. This video will show you what steps to take when setting up a new project in Final Cut Pro. One of the most important things an editor must do is keep their files organized. Without proper organization and setup, it is all too easy for files to get lost, moved, or go offline. Here's a recommended way to organize your external hard drive when working on class projects. Go to your hard drive and create a folder for the class you are working on. Every class should have its own folder on your drive. Then, for every assignment for the class, create a project folder within the class folder. Doing this will make it easier to locate your project files, as well as helping to prevent data loss. Close the Finder window and open up Final Cut Pro. Once the program opens, head to Final Cut Pro System Settings. Here you will set your scratch disk to save your files to your external hard drive. You must do this step every time you open Final Cut, not only when starting a new project. Otherwise, you risk losing footage or having files go offline. Click the top Set button to change the scratch disk. Locate the folder you created for the project you will be working on, and click Choose, then OK. If beginning a new project, head to File, Save Project As. Locate the same project folder you just used for your scratch disk to keep all related files together. Rename your project and click Save. A common question we're asked is how to hear audio when editing on the Macs. You can adjust your audio settings by going to Final Cut Pro, Audio Video Settings. The Audio Playback drop-down menu tells you how the audio will be directed. The Firewire DV setting tells you that audio playback will go through the tape deck and monitor if in the media suites. You can also choose the DigiDesign M-Box option in the media suites to utilize the two external speakers. To hear your audio through the Mac speakers or headphones, change this option to built-in output. Choose whichever audio playback option you prefer and click OK. Now it's time to bring your footage into the project. If you used a Panasonic HMC70, remove the memory card and carefully insert it into the iMac's card slot. If you used a Canon Vixia, use the provided USB cable to connect to the iMac. Go to File, Log and Transfer. You will see a list of the camera's clips in the window. Select which you would like to import and add to queue. As they are transferred, you will see them appear in the browser window. Once you've transferred the desired clips, close the Log and Transfer window and save your project. The next step is to make sure your settings are correct for the type of project you're working on. Here's an easy tip for getting things set up. After you've captured or transferred your footage, drag the clip from the browser down to the sequence. You should see this message asking if you want to change the sequence settings to match the clip settings. Click Yes, and your settings will match. You can check these settings anytime by going to Sequence, Settings. Now you should be all set to get to work on your project. Happy editing!